Muhammadu Buhari. 10 controversial moments from his presidency. Welcome to Chero TV News YouTube channel. In the video we give you Muhammadu Buhari. 10 controversial moments from his presidency. After watching this video, remember to subscribe to keep watching more videos like these. Muhammadu Buhari, who served as Nigeria's democratic president from 2015 to 2023, and previously as a military head of state in the 1980s, left a complex and often polarizing legacy. While lauded by some for his integrity and anti-corruption stance, his 8 years in office were marked by significant controversies that fueled public debate and discontent across the nation. On Sunday, July 13, 2025, at the age of 82, former President Muhammadu Buhari passed away in a clinic in London, United Kingdom, following a prolonged illness. While the exact nature of his illness was not officially disclosed, sources close to the family and medical reports indicated that he had been battling leukemia. His passing was confirmed by his former spokesperson and later announced by the current Nigerian president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who ordered national flags to be flown at half-mast as a mark of respect. Vice President Kashim Shettima was dispatched to London to accompany Buhari's body back to Nigeria for Muslim funeral rites. Buhari was born on December 17, 1942, in Dora, Katsina State. He was raised by his mother after his father passed away when he was about 4 years old. He was married twice. His first marriage was to Safinatu Yusuf from 1971 to 1988, with whom he had 5 children, 4 girls and 1 boy. He then married Aisha in 1989, and they had 5 children together, 1 boy and 4 girls. In total, he was a father to 10 children. Regarding his net worth, specific details are not publicly listed. However, in 2015, before his election, Buhari declared his assets in an effort to promote transparency, stating that he had approximately $150,000 in his account at the time. Further details about his accumulated wealth over the years have not been made public. Here are 10 of the most controversial things that defined Muhammadu Buhari's presidency. #1. The #EndSARS protests and Lekki toll gate shooting 2020. Perhaps the most defining and widely condemned event of his tenure, the government's handling of the #EndSARS protests sparked outrage both domestically and internationally. What began as peaceful youth demonstrations against police brutality, specifically targeting the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS), escalated when security forces allegedly opened fire on protesters at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos on October 20, 2020. Buhari's initial silence and subsequent address, which many viewed as dismissive, further fueled public anger and a sense of alienation among the youth. 2. Twitter ban 2021. Following the #EndSARS protests and Twitter's decision to remove a tweet from Buhari's account, his government controversially suspended access to the platform for 7 months. This move was widely criticized as an attack on freedom of speech and human rights, leading to significant economic losses for Nigerian businesses and individuals who relied on the platform. 3. Deteriorating security situation and perceived inaction. Despite coming to power on a promise to tackle insecurity, Buhari's presidency saw a worrying escalation of various security crises. While initial gains were made against Boko Haram, the insurgency persisted and diversified, with new threats like banditry, kidnappings, and farmer-herder conflicts plaguing different regions. Critics often pointed to a perceived lack of decisive action and the president's silence on mass abductions, particularly in the north. 4. Selective anti-corruption fight. Buhari's anti-corruption campaign was a cornerstone of his political appeal. While some successes were recorded, critics often accused his administration of a selective approach, disproportionately targeting opposition figures while alleged corrupt individuals within his own government were seemingly protected or went unprosecuted. This led to accusations of political witch hunts and undermined public trust in the impartiality of his anti-graft efforts. 5. Economic recession and policy decisions. Nigeria experienced 2 economic recessions during Buhari's tenure, in 2016 and 2020, leading to significant economic hardship for many Nigerians. Controversial policies, such as the closure of land borders to boost local production, which also sparked surging inflation, and attempts to peg the naira to the dollar at an artificial rate, were heavily debated. Many argued these policies worsened the naira's value and created a dollar shortage. 6. Frequent foreign medical trips. Buhari's prolonged and frequent medical trips abroad, primarily to the UK, generated significant public debate and criticism. Beyond concerns about his health and capacity to govern, these trips highlighted the inadequacies of Nigeria's healthcare system, leaving many Nigerians questioning why the president sought care abroad while millions at home suffered from poor medical facilities. 7. Perceived nepotism and lopsided appointments. Critics frequently accused Buhari of making lopsided appointments, with many key positions heavily tilted towards his northern base. This led to allegations of nepotism and marginalization from various ethnic and regional groups, fueling ethnic and religious divisions within the country. 8. Response to farmer-herder conflicts. The escalating farmer-herder conflicts, particularly involving Fulani herdsmen, became a major source of controversy. Being a Fulani himself, Buhari faced accusations of ethnic bias and a lack of firm action against the rampaging herdsmen, which many believed led to widespread loss of lives and displacement. 9. Naira redesign and cash crunch 2022-2023. Towards the end of his second term, the Central Bank of Nigeria's currency redesign policy, intended to curb inflation and promote a cashless economy, resulted in a severe cash shortage across the country. This policy, poorly implemented and with little preparation, caused immense hardship for ordinary Nigerians and businesses, leading to widespread public uproar. 10. Silence and perceived detachment. Throughout his presidency, Buhari was often criticized for his long silences and perceived detachment during national emergencies and critical moments. This communication style, often slow and heavily curated, led to public skepticism and further eroded trust, particularly during times of crisis. Muhammadu Buhari's presidency will undoubtedly remain a subject of intense discussion and analysis. These controversial moments highlight the challenges he faced, the decisions he made, and the lasting impact of his time in office on Nigeria's political, economic, and social landscape. His death marks the end of an era for a figure who profoundly shaped Nigeria's modern history. Thanks for watching.